Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Shall we start? Are you a new student? Huh? Okay, otherwise, did you attend my class earlier? No. What's your name? Okay, so I'll pick up important topics as usual and we'll discuss. The first topic that I'm picking up today is about Asiatic lions. Asiatic lions. There was census, 16th census was conducted in 2025 this year, and the data has been released now. According to this recent census, okay, the population of lion, the population of lion, even today, huh? You didn't miss it. Sixth day this is, huh? Okay. According to which, according to the recent population census, the population of lions in Gujarat, has gone up from 674 to 891. So this is a huge success in conservation of in the conservation efforts of Asiatic lion. Okay, why is this Asiatic lion in news? Because there was a recent census. This is 16th census. Okay, 16th census, whereby they count the population of the lion. Uh, According to 16th census of lion, the population of lion has increased from 674 from from 674 earlier in 2020. Last census was done in which year? In 2020, and currently in 2025, the population of Asiatic lion is how much? 891. Is it clear? So this lion census is conducted every 5 years. Remember this. Okay. For exams, what do they ask? If they ask you anything about lion census, you must know that lion census is conducted every 5 years. Okay. By whom? This is specifically conducted by Forest Department of Gujarat. Okay. Why? Why only Gujarat conducts this survey? Only Gujarat ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಸರ್ವೆ ಇದು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Because in India, lion is found, Asiatic lion, not only in India, Asiatic lion and a species. There are African lion also. Okay, there are African lions also, but they're different. Asiatic lion is a different species. Okay, so Asiatic lion survives only in Gir National Park and surrounding region of Gujarat, nowhere else. So it's endemic to India. It is endemic to Gujarat. It is endemic to Gir National Park or Girnar region. What is the meaning of endemism? Endemic ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
Found in only particular place.
Found in only a particular region of the world. ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಮುಂಚೆ, ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅದು ನೆನಪಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೀಲಗಿರಿ ತಾರ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ನೀಲಗಿರಿ ತಾರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಟು ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಘಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಏಷಿಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಟು ಗಿರ್ನಾರ್ region, Gir National Park and surrounding region. Okay. So this is the Girnar region or Gir Forest National Park. This is one of the last natural habitats of Asiatic lion. So this is conducted every 5 years, and it started in 1936 itself by some ruler of Junagadh. Okay, he had started this. Later on, from 1970s, it is being again census is being reconducted. So presently, if you see, one good thing about this census outcome of this census that has been found is that earlier this population of Asiatic lion was limited to only Gir National Forest, but now the population has been distributing to other national parks, other wildlife sanctuaries, and surrounding forest areas. Okay, not just forest areas, grassland areas, nearby grassland areas, because lion basically resides in grasslands rather than forest. Even though it's called king of forest, it basically prefers grasslands. We'll discuss about the some of the important features of the lion as a species. But before that, just I'm trying to explain you what are the key outcomes of the present census. Okay, first thing is that the population of Asiatic lion has hit a record high. Okay, so this is a 32% increase from 2020 census. Compared to 15 census, this is how much? 32% increase in the population. Okay, and one of the important one of the important finding of the present census is 384 lions are found out. 384 lions live inside the protected forest sanctuaries, and remaining are found outside the current uh, protected areas. Understand this? So 44%, 44% of the lion population now resides outside traditional protected areas. ಓಕೆ ಟ್ರೆಡಿಷನಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ವೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಲಯನ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಓಕೆ, ಈಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಎ ಗುಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ in the conservation efforts of the Asiatic lion? It's a good news because distribution ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ರಿಸೈಡ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಅಲ್ಲೇನಾದ್ರು ಫ್ಲಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈರ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಔಟ್ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, entire population will die at once. Okay, nowhere you will find Asiatic lion. Okay, so this diversification and distribution of population is an important achievement, okay, for the conservation efforts. Okay, so 44% of lion population now resides outside traditional protected areas, which include Gir Wildlife Sanctuary, Gir National Park, and Pania Wildlife Sanctuary. Okay, there is another wildlife sanctuary nearby that is called Pania. So they are found in Gir National Park region, and also there is another wildlife sanctuary that is called Pania Wildlife Sanctuary. Pania Wildlife Sanctuary. So let us now study some of the conservation effort. In 2020, the Gujarat government has launched this Project Lion. What is this? Project Lion, which was started in 2020. There was one more Project Lion which was launched in 1972. But this is a new Project Lion which was launched in which year? 2020, recently. Okay, so this has been launched with a long-term initiative for securing the future of Asiatic lions by creating sustainable habitat for them. Okay, so you can see that the efforts of Project Lion, which was launched in 2020, has seen fruitful results. Okay, so for lion conservation in the new Project Lion, they have introduced some technological measures, like for example, GPS based tracking. Some of the important changes they have made is they're utilizing technology in the conservation of Asiatic lion, which include GPS tracking, and GIS based real time monitoring. GIS based monitoring, real time monitoring, like satellite observation. Okay, this is the current news. Let us study the basics of Asiatic lion, some of the important features of the lion as a species. Okay, so this Asiatic lion is slightly smaller than the African lions. Okay, this is the first thing you should understand. On a comparison scale, Asian lion and African lion, which is more larger? African lion is larger in size. Okay, so write down these features are important. UPSC asks characteristics of the species. Any species if it asks. Okay, so first thing is Asiatic lion is smaller in comparison to African lion. And one important characteristics of Asiatic lion is in Asiatic lions, under the belly a longitudinal skin fold is observed. I will try to show you that. So Asiatic lion belly ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಫೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ರಿಕನ್ ಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. That is a unique feature of this Asiatic lion. So you can take any comparative. So there is this North African lion. Okay, you can see some of the IUCN features. IUCN status has not been given here, but some of the other features. So you can see ಇನ್ನೊಂದು mane of adult male lion extends beyond its underbelly. Okay, you can see the fur and that has been extended below the belly. Okay, and this is largest lion species. Lions only largest subspecies are the North African lion. Okay, so there are two African lions. One is North African and another one is South and East African. Okay, so most populous lions subspecies South African. Most populous ಯಾವುದು South African. But in terms of size, largest ಯಾವುದು North African. Okay, but it is extinct in wild. You can see, not just critically endangered. It is already extinct in wild. So you can see only in zoological parks. ಯಾವುದು North African lion. South African lion, the population is huge in number. South African population is huge in number. So it's most populous in comparison to the other two. So you can see Asiatic lion. One of the important characteristic features of Asiatic lion is it has a fold of skin along its underbelly. Underbelly, it has a fold of skin. Even I'm not able to identify here, but if you go and where is it? Yes. So this is kind of fold. Okay. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂಡರ್ ಬೆಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. This is the unique feature of Asiatic lion. So this is extinct in most of its historical range. Yes, historical range is extinct agide, but currently its population is limited to the Girnar region of Gujarat. Okay, so our focus area is here, Panthera leo persica. Okay, Panthera leo persica. You can write on this. Asiatic lion, the scientific name is Panthera leo persica. What is the IUCN status? IUCN status ಏನಿರ್ಬೋದು Asiatic lion? It is not endangered. Earlier it was endangered. Currently it has been moved to vulnerable category. Okay, is it a good improvement? Vulnerable threatened category highest threat ಯಾವುದು? Critically endangered, then endangered, then vulnerable. Okay, so IUCN category is vulnerable. Okay, so lions live in large groups. Generally they live in large groups. Okay, so those groups are called prides. ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Prides. But male lions generally live in prides only till they get matured. Once they get matured, they start living in solitude. Understand this? Male lions, they live in prides. Pride ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ? Group of lions. Okay, so lions generally live in prides. Okay, especially females, they live in prides. But male lions, until it gets matured, it live in prides. Later on, it will not live in pride. Is it clear? Such questions can be asked. Okay, a male lion can weigh up to 500 pounds and can grow up to 8 feet in length. A male lion can grow up to 8 feet in length. Okay, some of the important features. Female lions generally live in prides. Okay, is it clear? Lion is known as king of the jungle. Correct? Lion ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? King of the jungle ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Okay, but they actually live in grasslands and plain areas, not in jungles actually. Okay, deep dense jungles ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ lion. Lions ಎಲ್ಲಿರ್ತವೆ? Grasslands and plain areas. And lions roar, and the roar of lion can be heard up to 5 miles away. 5 miles ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ರೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಗರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಕೇಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Okay, and one of the important fun fact about lion is they rest for 20 hours a day. They rest for 20 hours a day. You can write on this. They spend about 20 hours a day resting or sleeping. Okay, and most of the patrolling ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ hunting ಅವೆಲ್ಲ done by male lions only. Okay, male lions patrol the territory regularly. And one more thing, they prefer to hunt at night. They prefer to hunt at night. So, okay, Asiatic lion, okay, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು Indian lion ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. It is endemic to India only, in Girnar regions of the Girnar region of Gujarat. Okay, are you understanding this? Asiatic lion ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? Comparative scale ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So which is the largest lion species, subspecies? North African. Most populous? South, South and East African. Okay. Asiatic lion are found only in India. Is this statement correct? Even the name is Asiatic, it is found only in India. Is it correct or wrong? Yes. Where? Specifically in India. Okay, so habitat ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಏಷ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ grasslands region of this Gir National Park and other wildlife sanctuaries. Okay, especially ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? Girnar region, Gir National Park ಬಿಟ್ಟು Pania. Okay, so right on there is one more wildlife sanctuary called Barda Wildlife Sanctuary. ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಿಯರ್ ಬೈ. ಸೊ ಪಾನಿಯಾ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇದೇ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರೀತೀರಾ? Barda. But all of this is within that Girnar region, Barda Wildlife Sanctuary. And one more thing, these lions do not have a particular breeding season. Is particular ಇದೇ season ಅಲ್ಲಿ breeding ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. Okay, so that is also one of the important features you should write down. So as part of conservation initiatives, India has launched this International Big Cat Alliance. What is that? International Big Cat Alliance. Under International Big Cat Alliance, lion has also been included for the conservation efforts globally. Global conservation efforts lions ಗೋಸ್ಕರ International Big Cat Alliance ಅಂತ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. 2023 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Okay, so International Big Cat Alliance, its headquarter ಇರೋದು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲೇ. Remember this. Okay, International Big Cats Alliance was launched in which year? 2023. Why? For reinforcing global commitment to conserve big cats, including lions. To conserve big cats, including lions. So what are the other big cats? Can you name some few? Huh? Yes. Big cats ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7 ಬರ್ತವೆ. Okay, let me try. 7 big cats. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಲಯನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಟೈಗರ್ ಐ ಏನೇನು? Endangered. Okay. So tell me other. Snow leopard, cheetah, big cats ಅಂತ 7 ಸ್ಪೀಸಿ ಇದಾವೆ. ಜಾಗ್ವಾರ್, puma, one more leopard, just leopard. So these you can cross verify it. Okay, I'm just testing my own memory. You can cross verify this. These are called 7 big cats. Okay, so 2023 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲಯನ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ ಇಯರ್? 2023. ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ? ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಹೆಡ್ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. Okay, so one among the cats, big cats is lion also. Okay, so this is to promote international efforts. Okay, to bring collaboration in international effort for conservation of lion and other cat species. And there is concept of greater Girnar concept. That means greater Gir concept ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಗಿರ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಚುರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಲಯನ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಗುಜರಾತ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ಗಿರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡೆಡ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ lion species which is limited to Gir region should be expanded to surrounding and farther regions also. Okay, that is the concept of greater Gir concept. So that is also another important initiatives. So first one you have read that there is International Big Cats Alliance which is launched by India itself, and another one is in conservation efforts Great Gir concept. Great Gir concept. What does it mean? What does it mean? Developing additional habitats other than Gir National Park and Sanctuary. Okay, additional habitat develop ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ? Asiatic lion ಸಲುವಾಗಿ, which include surrounding regions like Pania, Mityala, etc. Okay, which includes Pania, Mityala. These are all nearby forest areas. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ habitat develop ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. Okay, and one more measure the government is taking up is reintroduction of Asiatic lion to other protected areas. Reintroduction. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ Asiatic lion ತೆಗೆದು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು suitable region ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Okay, so first national park or first habitat they have selected under this is Kuno National Park. Kuno National Park ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗಿರ್ನಾರ್ ಇಂದ Kuno National Park reintroduce ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅವರು ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿನ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್. It has been planned that Asiatic lion would be reintroduced from Gir region to Kuno National Park. Reintroduction of Asiatic lion from where to where? From Gir region to Kuno National Park. Where is this Kuno National Park? ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ? ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರದೇಶ್. ತುಂಬಾ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಇದು. ಆಫ್ರಿಕನ್ ಚೀತಾ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ನಮೀಬಿಯಿಂದ ಚೀತಾ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೀಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. So I think we have discussed enough about Asiatic lion. Now you know that what is the current news. The news that you have heard right now is that today is that the population of Asiatic lion has increased and has been increasing. Okay, so with available data we can understand that the population has increased by about 30 42%. 42% from, okay, in 2020, the population was how much? ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು 2020 ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
674.
674, but the population currently is 891. Okay, so this is a significant improvement. Okay, yesterday I think even Prime Minister of India has also addressed this. Okay, and he only has announced this, that the population has increased. So they have conducted lion census. Lion census is conducted every 5 years. Okay, tiger census is conducted every 4 years. Okay, lion census ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? 5 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೊಂದ್ಸರಿ. ಟೈಗರ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ 4 years. Okay, so what is the habitat of Asiatic lion ಅಂದ್ರೆ Gir National Park, nearby wildlife sanctuary, which include Pania Wildlife Sanctuary, Barda Wildlife Sanctuary, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, Mityala something. Yes, so remember those places. And for reintroduction, they have selected one national park. What is that? Kuno National Park. Where is it? Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so conservation efforts we have discussed next. Project Lion was launched in 2020, whereby they're utilizing technologies for the conservation of lions, Asiatic lions. So Asiatic comparison also we have done of North African, South African, South and East African, and our Asiatic African comparison ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Important comparisons ಮಾತ್ರ. Like one unique feature of Asiatic lion ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ? It has that longitudinal fold underbelly. Okay, longitudinal fold underbelly, which is unique feature of Asiatic lion. Asiatic lion is smaller in comparison to which is the largest? North African is the largest. Okay, and they always live in groups. The groups of lion is called prides. Okay, so the first topic we have completed. Let me take up another topic. Yeah, this is also one of the important news. China and Pakistan, both of them agreed to expand a project called China-Pakistan Economic Corridor to Afghanistan. Now they are pushing that, now they're trying to extend it to Afghanistan also. Do you know about CPEC project? Ejana gottide CPEC anta? How many of you know this CPEC? How many of you know ಗೊತ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ CPEC? Gwadar port, yes. From China to port. From China to port. Gwadar port in Pakistan. Okay, so this is part of another big initiative. What is that? It's part of Belt and Road Initiative. Have you heard of Belt and Road Initiative of China? ಮುಂಚೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಒನ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ರೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರು. ಒನ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ರೋಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿಲ್ಕ್ ರೂಟ್ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಚೈನಾದವರು. ಏನ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್, ವಿಚ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಫ್ರಿಕಾ, ಯುರೋಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೆಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ರೂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. Now China wants to revive that old route and connect with the rest of the world through Asia, then Africa, then Europe and rest of the world. Okay, so this was started in 2013. Okay, and more than 150 countries have joined now, more than 150. So it's a very big project. Okay, it's a global project, and many countries like USA, India have some issues with this. Okay, but most of the countries have joined this. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಚೈನಾಸ್ದೇ ಒಂದು ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ ಈ ತರ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೋಡು, ರೈಲ್ವೆ, ಸಿ ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದರ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಚೈನಾ ವಿಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ಲೂಯೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಓನ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ರನ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್? ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. It's a bigger project, but I will show you Belt and Road Initiative project. ಇದೇನಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ? ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ Road Initiative, China. So it's an infrastructure development strategy adopted by government of China in 2013 to invest in more than 150 countries and international organizations. Okay. So whereby it wants to connect with, can you see this image? Any image you can take. ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ image? Okay, can you see it now? Okay, so China wants to connect with all these countries, okay, by building infrastructures there, mainly roads, railways, and other projects also, which include power plants. For example, in Pakistan, it is building power plants and many other infrastructures. Here they have not shown CPEC, so let me take up another image. Okay, did you get this? Let's not waste time. Did you at least understand what is China's this Belt and Road Initiative? What is Belt and Road Initiative? It's a massive infrastructure investment strategy by China to connect with Asia and to connect entire Asia and also beyond that, like Africa, Europe, etc. Did you get this? What is BRI? BRI ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹೇಳಿ? What is BRI? Belt and Road Initiative. ಇದರಿಂದ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? What is it basically? It's an infrastructure projects whereby it wants to, China is trying to connect with Asia, remaining Asiatic countries, and also with the rest of the world. Okay, so when was it launched? It was launched in 2013. Basically they wants to revive old Silk Route, okay, and to build a new Silk Road. Now they want to connect, as part of this Belt and Road Initiative, there is another project as a sub project of Belt and Road Initiative, that is called CP. Online students, can you hear me at least? Board ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ I think screen ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. At least can you hear me? Please someone confirm me. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you understood BRI? ಏನಿದು BRI? It's a infrastructure projects whereby China wants to connect with the rest of the world, okay, to revive old Silk Road. Which are the regions it wants to connect? Asian region, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Central Asia, Gulf regions, all of these regions, entire Asia, and also then to Africa and then to Europe. Okay, so that whereby it is reviving its old silk land routes as well as sea routes. That is the initiative. ಯಾವಾಗ launch ಆಗಿದೆ ಇದು? 2013 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So it's multi-dollar initiative. That means China is investing huge money into that. So ಇದರಿಂದ advantage ಏನು Chinaಗೆ? Trade improve ಆಗುತ್ತೆ and China's influence ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Global position improve ಆಗುತ್ತೆ because many countries would be dependent on China. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ China ಅಂದ್ರೆ, China is giving loans to all these countries. Wherever it is taking this project, it's giving loans to those countries. Okay, so any country would be happy to accept this project and join this project. Okay, if more and more countries are joining this project, China's influence in the world is growing. China is controlling the world through this project. Through connectivity project and infrastructure project, China wants to connect the and extend its influence basically. Is it clear? China is trying to improve its status. China wants to become a global power. Correct? Other one of the important projects under BRI. Okay, how it wants to become a global power by connecting with the world and making other countries be dependent on it, because it is investing there. It is taking money and investing there. Correct? Smaller countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, Central Asian countries, okay, even West Asian countries, definitely they will be dependent on China now. And there is also one issue that this China is, trying to trap those countries, trying to put them under debt trap. ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಡೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೈ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ರೇಟ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್. ಲೇಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಚೈನಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದೇ ತರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೋನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಚೈನಾ. ವೆನ್ ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾ ಕುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪೇ ಇಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ಚೈನಾ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಅ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಲೀಸ್. ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ನ ಅದು ಲೀಸಿಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ for 99 years, for 100 years. Next 100 years, that port region will be part of China now. Okay. So Belt and Road Initiative ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತಾ? That's the background. Current project ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಯಾವುದು? ಚೈನಾ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿಕ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಸೇಮ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಏನ್ ರೋಡ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್, ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್, ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ತರ ಇದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾರ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚೈನಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ನಡುವೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ BRI. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಶೋನ್ ಯು ದಟ್ image. You can search by yourself CPEC because it's not working. ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ CPEC ನೀವು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಫೋರ್ it turns on. It's a 3,000 kilometer corridor, okay, linking China and the port in Pakistan. ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ವಾದಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು? ಗ್ವಾದಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಇದು ಬರೋದು ಬಲೋಚಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ರೀಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ವಾದಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಿಯರ್ ಇರಾನ್ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇಮೇಜ್ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಎಸ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್. ಚೈನಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಶ್ಗರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ರೀಜನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಚೈನಾದು ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಏನ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ? ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್, XINXIANG, ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಚೈನಾದ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್ ಅದು? ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ ಸೈಡ್ ಅದು ಚೈನಾದು? ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್? ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೈನಾ. ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೈನಾ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಈ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಏಷ್ಯನ್ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್, ಅಬೋ ಅವರ್ ಜಮ್ಮು ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಚೈನಾದು, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಹೆಸರೇನು? ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಶ್ಗರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಕಶ್ಗರ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ? ಕಶ್ಗರ್ ಇಂದ ಥ್ರೂ ಜಮ್ಮು ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ್, ದೆನ್ ಟು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಟಿಲ್ ವೇರ್? ಗ್ವಾದಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಬಲೋಚಿಸ್ತಾನ್. ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್? CPEC ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಚೈನಾ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿಕ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ಗೋ ಟು ಇಮೇಜಸ್, ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಮೇಜ್. ಇದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ವಂಶಿ? ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇವಾಗ? ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಚೈನಾ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅಗ್ರಿ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ CPEC. ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಚೈನಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ನಡುವೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತು. ಇದನ್ನ ಅಫ್ಘಾನಿಸ್ತಾನ್ಗೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ ದಿ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. Yes, can you see the image? Just focus on the image. From Kashgar, where is this Kashgar? China. ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್ ಇದು? ಚೈನಾದು ಜಿನ್ಜಿಯಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾವಿನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ 3,000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಇದು? 3,000 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್. till ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ in Pakistan. Okay, so this is the project. This includes roadways, railways, and other projects. Okay, connectivity project. So this is part of overall big project. Big project ಯಾವುದು 2013 ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್. Is it clear? Okay, this CPEC is located where earlier Silk Road economic belt was located in ancient times. Okay. But with this India has some issues. Okay, why? So you can see the area from where it is. ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಮ್ಮು ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರಿಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಜಮ್ಮು ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು POK ರೀಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. What happened? I'm not able to go out of this. So it is passing through Indian territory. It is passing through Indian territory. Okay. You know, currently there is this territory called POK, Jammu Kashmir ಅಲ್ಲಿ. POK ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು LOC ಅಂತ ಲೈನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, so this is Akshay chain. ಈ region Akshay chain. Akshay chain is controlled by China. And this region is POK ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, Pakistan occupied Kashmir. Currently it is administered by Pakistan. It is not under India's control. But ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 1 ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, which tells about union territory. The union, it tells that India, that is Bharat, is union of states and basically union of states. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕೆಡ್ಯೂಲ್ 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳಿದಾವೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿಕಲ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಎಷ್ಟು, ಟೆರಿಟರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್, according to Indian constitution, this entire Jammu Kashmir is part of India. This entire Jammu Kashmir is part of India. Okay, so this POK is also part of India, but it is illegally occupied by Pakistan. Like that we consider it, but it is sovereign part of India. That you should remember. So now this project is passing from ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ, ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ್ ಇಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಇವಾಗ? POK ರೀಜನ್ ಇಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ತಾನೆ? POK ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೊ is it not violating our sovereignty? Is it not hurting our territorial integrity? So the CPEC passes through POK region of Jammu and Kashmir, which is a sovereign part of India, which is an integral part of India, but illegally occupied by Pakistan. So this project start ಆಗಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು, because China considered this POK is part of Pakistan. It's for China, POK is entirely part of Pakistan, but it is hurting our territorial integrity and it's hurting our territorial sovereignty. So this is one of the issues we have. Okay, and also security wise also India is under threat with this project, because China is having a strategy called string of pearl strategy anta. String of pearl strategy, have you heard of this? String of pearl strategy andre whereby China wants to build its bases around India. Like Sri Lanka Hambantota ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ China. Okay, so there are some islands here where China has control, and Gwadar port is there. Okay, and also in Bangladesh also it wants to develop some ports. Okay, so like that China's idea ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂಥರ ಗಾರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ತರ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಬೇಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಬೇಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಬೇಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಿಲಿಟರಿ, so that in times of war China can attack us from all the sides. Okay. So now Gwadar port is one of the important component of the string of pearls strategy of China. What is string of pearls strategy? Yar strategy China. Okay. What is it about mainly? To surround India by building military bases around India as a garland. Okay. So for example, Hambantota it has built here already. It's taking control of Hambantota port in Sri Lanka. In Gwadar port is in Pakistan. Okay. So like that, you can. I will show you image of this string of pearls also if you want. ಅಯ್ಯರ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಚೈನಾ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಓದಿದ್ದೀರಾ Okay, can you see images here? Can you see here, and in Bangladesh, and here also in Myanmar? So in all these places, China is trying to build its military bases or control these ports, so that in times of war it can attack us from all the sides. Okay, understanding this? This is the threat. Security threat is also there with CPEC project, especially through Gwadar port. And also it is a threat for India, or India has a concern because it is strengthening the China-Pakistan relationship, number one. Okay, and also it is strengthening the China's position globally, right? So with this, India has challenge. You can read more about this during your international relations classes. Have you got some idea what is threat to India through this project? Firstly, it is hurting our territorial integrity, and it's hurting our territorial sovereignty. That you should not forget ever. And also there is security threat, and also there is geopolitical threat to India, because China's position globally is improving, and the relations between China and Pakistan is deepening. And with this, when now they are extending it to Afghanistan also. Afghanistan has good relation with India. It's a friendly nation. Okay, and now after Taliban entry, relationship ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸೋರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Otherwise it was very friendly country, but now with the strengthening of China Pakistan, this trilateral relation, it will pose more threat to India's security in South Asia, especially when there is a Taliban government in Afghanistan. Correct alva? But as a response to this threat, India also has taken some of the measures, important measures. India has developed similar port in Iran. India has developed similar port in Iran. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಚೈನಾದವರು ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಇರಾನ್ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದೀರಾ? ಸಿಪೆಕ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ತೋರ್ಸ್ಲಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಇರಾನ್ ಬಾರ್ಡರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಆ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳಿ. ಚಹಬಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಚಹಬಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾಬಾರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಟು ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್. ನೋಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಇನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಸ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಥ್ರೆಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೇಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಥ್ರೆಟ್? ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ has developed Chabar port. Where? Chabar port ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Iran. Okay, that's first thing. And also there's another important project called International North-South Corridor. ಅದು ನಾರ್ತ್-ಸೌತ್ ರಷ್ಯಾ ಇಂದ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ರೂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಶೋ ಇಮೇಜ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೀಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್. ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಾರ್ತ್-ಸೌತ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಯುರೋಪ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್ ಅಂತ. Do you remember, any of you remember that? International North-South Transport Corridor. So corridor ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? So this red color, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹೆಂಗೆ ಚೈನಾ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೋಡ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಮೆಜರ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದು ಯಾವ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೌತ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ಥ್ರೂ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಅಂಡ್ this Baltic regions, not Baltic region, sorry, this is Black Sea and Caspian Sea regions like Azerbaijan, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅದು, and then to Russia, and then to Europe. Okay, so India is also undertaking this project called International North-South Transport Corridor. Okay, whereby it wants to connect India with Central Asia, West Asia, and Russia, Eurasian region, basically. Okay, so basically avoiding Pakistan route here. And similarly, there is another project called India, Middle East, Europe. ಇದು ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಂದಾಗ, ನಾನು ನೆನಪಿರ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಯುರೋಪ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿಕ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್, ವೇರ್ ಬೈ ಇಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ವಿತ್ ಯುರೋಪ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್. ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏಷ್ಯಾ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ರೂ ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ನೆನಪಿದ್ಯಾ? So this is India's response. So let me sum up this discussion. What have you understood in this? Initially, we have understood about Belt and Road Initiative. This was launched in 2013. It's a multi-dollar infrastructure project globally. Okay, whereby China is investing in 150 countries and organizations globally. Okay, and it is building many infrastructure projects like ports, building ports, roads, railways, etc. Understanding this, one of the important component of BRI is CPEC. CPEC connects China and Pakistan. Kashgar in Xinjiang province of China to Gwadar, a port in Pakistan. This is passing through POK region, Gilgit-Baltistan region especially. Okay. Yeah. And currently news is that Afghanistan is also joining this. CPEC is being extended to Afghanistan also. Is this clear? So what are the threats through this project to India? That also we learned for mains. Mains ke threats gotaita. One, territorial sovereignty and integrity. Adak threat ide. Innondu security. Another geopolitical threat. Okay. Security, you should talk about string of pearls. Gwadar will become a part of string of pearls strategy of China, whereby India has a threat. Maritime security threat ide basically. And what are the steps India has taken? ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬಂತು. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಏನ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ ಈ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ? ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಹಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಅನದರ್ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಬೈ, ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್. ಅದೊಂದು 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ. ಗ್ವಾದರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಒಂದು 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಚಾಬರ್. ನಾವಲ್ಲೇ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿಕಲಿ ಕೂಡ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಟು ಫೇಸ್ ದ ಥ್ರೆಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಗ್ವಾದರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಟು ಕೌಂಟರ್ BRI ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಡ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೌತ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೌತ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ಅದು ಕೂಡ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ್ದದು? INSTC ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಸೌತ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಸೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್? ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕ್ಯಾಸ್ಪಿಯನ್ ಸಿ ಇಂದ ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಅಜರ್ಬೈಜಾನ್, ದೆನ್ ರಷ್ಯಾ, ದೆನ್ ಇರಾನ್, ದೆನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಓಕೆ, ದೆನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಯುರೋಪ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿಕ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನದರ್ ಕಾರಿಡಾರ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ 2 ಟಾಪಿಕ್ಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಏನು? ಏಷ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲಯನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಏನು? ಏಷ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲಯನ್ 16th ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟನದು? 16th ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ 4 years, ಎವ್ರಿ 5 years. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು 2020 ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಟು 891. ಓಕೆ, ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಏಷ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲೈನ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ಯಾ? ಏಷ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಂಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಟು ಗುಜರಾತ್, ಗಿರ್ನಾರ್ region only. Okay, Gir National Park and surrounding regions. Currently good news ಏನಿದೆ? ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ಅದು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಡೈವರ್ಸಿಫೈ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ರೀಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಲಯನ್ಸ್, ಏಷ್ಯಾಟಿಕ್ ಲಯನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಹಂಗೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಆದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕುನೋ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ರೀಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ, ರೀಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ದಿಸ್. Let me take up some small topic. Many important topics that I had to discuss today. Give me a minute. A famous Indian astrophysicist, Jayant Narlikar, recently passed away. ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಇದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಹರಿದಾಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಜಯಂತ್ ನಾರ್ಲಿಕಾರ್ ಅಂತ. He's a famous Indian astrophysicist, okay, who proposed alternative to Big Bang theory. Big Bang theory we have discussed so many times. Big Bang theory ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ? Formation of universe, entire universe. Okay, world means just earth. Universe ಅಂದ್ರೆ entire brahmand. Okay, so and everything come from a single point, singularity. Suddenly it got expanded. Okay, so energy got transformed into matter. Okay, you know that, right? Singularity ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಬಿಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಿಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್? 13.8 billion years ago. So that is the age of this universe. Universe age ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 13.8. So in that concept you have learned that ಬಿಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? Initially there was nothing except the singularity, which had infinite temperature, infinite density. What is this point was named as singularity. So there was nothing in the universe except this. There was no universe at all. Okay, I cannot even say there was nothing in the universe. There was no universe. There was only this singularity. Suddenly it expanded. Okay, so expanded, and when it expanded, the energy got converted into atom. Okay, before atom there were fundamental particles like quarks, leptons, photons, etc. They combined together to form atoms. Atom combined to form molecules, then matter. Okay, from matter formed nebula then the stars, galaxies, planets. Okay, so with time it has happened. So this has happened. Big Bang event happened 13.8 billion years ago. So in Big Bang theory we have learned that universe is expanding. Universe is expanding, isn't it? Universe is expanding ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ? ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಏನು ಫ್ಯಾಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ. Understanding this space time fabric, space is created after this. Okay, so the space is expanding, isn't it, as per Big Bang theory? Clear? Once you know Big Bang theory, now we can talk about Jayant Narlikar and another person called Fred Hoyle. Hoyle anta ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ person ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. Hoyle and Narlikar. So these two scientists have proposed alternative theory. Big Bang theory tells that universe is expanding, isn't it? Big Bang theory is suggesting that universe is expanding. But Hoyle and the Indian astrophysicist Narlikar, they suggested that universe is not expanding. Universe is same, it is static all the time. It was never, it was eternal. It had no event like Big Bang had ever happened. It was eternal. Beginning in the ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇತ್ತು. Okay, one single event ಇಂದ ಇದು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ತರ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಯಾರು? Hoyle and Narlikar together. Okay, so Jayant Narlikar is known for what? Proposing an alternative to Big Bang theory. Okay, so he's very famous. He died recently at the age of 86. He has received very important awards in India, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan. Okay, and UNESCO also has awarded him with Kalinga Award. Kalinga Award ಯಾರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? UNESCO ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Remember, Kalinga Award. Kalinga Award given by UNESCO. And Indian government ಯಾವ award ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ? Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. Okay, second highest and third highest civilian awards, except other than Bharat Ratna. So now you know Hoyle and Narlikar theory. What is Hoyle and Narlikar theory? It is an alternative model of Big Bang theory, correct? Which suggests that universe is not expanding, it is static. Okay, expand ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. But today most of the scientists believe that Big Bang has happened. There are so many mathematical calculations to prove that Big Bang actually occurred 13.8 billion years ago. And so many proofs are also have been given. this individual, Professor Jayant Narlikar, he born in Kolhapur, Maharashtra in 1938. He completed his BSc in Banaras Hindu University and all. That's not needed. Just I'm telling you. But why is he known for? What is in for what he is known for? That you should know. Okay. He's also founder of Inter University Center of Astronomy and Astrophysics in India. You can write this on IUCAA. He is founder of IUCAA. What is IUCAA? Inter University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics. He is the founding director of this IUCAA. Okay, so it's 10:13. Any doubts in understanding today's topics? Have you learned at least those two important topics? Asiatic lions and ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ಪೀಸಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರೋ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಸ್ಪೀಸಿ ಆಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅಫೇರ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲಕ್ ಫೇವರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಮೈಟ್ get these questions in your exams. Okay, shall we meet tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll meet on Monday for current affairs, right? Bye.